So what is up, guys? This is Nick here from Everything Tech, and welcome to this iPhone SE versus Huawei Ascend XT speed test comparison. Now, the intentions of this video is to help out specific kind of people. I know this might be irrelevant to a lot of people, and if it's irrelevant to you, then just don't watch this video. I got plenty of other videos to watch. But somebody out there might have got a Huawei Ascend XT as a backup phone, and they're looking to get an SE as their next budget premium phone. Or you might have an XT and you just want to see how it stacks up next to the SE. And I know some of you have an SE and you just want to see the SE kick this phone's ass or something like that. But anyway, I know there might be someone out there looking for this comparison, and that's why I do all these comparisons that come to mind. Anyway, with that being said, let's begin with the boot up test. So let's go in 3, 2, and let's go. Let's see which one gets to the home screen first. Now, expect the SE to win in a lot of these tests. It is a more powerful phone, but you got to remember, the SE is a budget phone, but it is $400 to start. This phone right here is a Walmart exclusive, but it can be a GSM unlocked phone. Very easy to unlock the XT, so you can use it on multiple carriers around the world. It does have a 16 gigabyte storage here on the SE. So the SE did win this test. The XT shouldn't be too far behind. It does have an octa-core CPU with 2 gigabytes of RAM. So it looks like it's about 10 seconds behind so far. And let's see what happens. So, okay, it is quite a bit behind on the boot up test, but that's to be expected. I mean, the SE does have the TSMC processor, and there it is. So about 20 seconds difference in the boot up speed. But, I mean, how many people really care about the boot up speed? Let me get a little bit closer here on these guys right here. But overall, let's get into this application speed test. I want to go ahead and close out everything on both of these devices to see what's going to happen here. So I lined up similar based applications on both devices, and I will go into them at the same time. So I know this phone has a 6-inch display. Before we get started, this phone has a 6-inch 1280 by 720p display, so full, or not full HD, but standard HD resolution. And over here on the left, we have a Retina display that's under HD. So this is not even an HD display. This is an HD display. But let's go ahead and go into calendar on both. So I missed that one on the XT. Let's do that one more time. Or on the SE, let's do that one more time. Calendar 1, 2, 3. And you could see it looked like the XT won the first application test. So let's go home here. So the XT will fly to the home screen faster every time. So in terms of, the speed of the apps, the XT is not going to feel like no slow phone just because it's a $99 phone. Let's go in the calculator on both. And you can see the SE took that one. So it's tied right now 1-1. Let's go home. So the XT back to the home screen, blazing fast once again. Let's go to clock. And you can see the SE took that one. So on the app so far, the SE is up 2-1. Let's go out of there. Let's go into phone on both. 3, 2, 1. And you could see the SE, but the XT is what? Like 0.3 seconds behind? It's not even that bad. So let's go back home on both. Let's go into settings. And you can see the SE once again, but the XT about 0.2 seconds behind. Let's go home here. And the XT once again will fly home to the home screen first every time. So that might make up for that 0.3 seconds difference, because if you can go in and you can come home first, you see the XT can fly back into the app because it goes home faster. So it might even make up for the app speeds. Let's go in the camera. Now here the SE blows away the XT. The XT has a slow camera startup. I don't know what that is, but it has a slow camera startup. So let's go home here. And let's see what happens on the Play Store versus the App Store. Let's go here. And the App Store just destroyed the Play Store there. And usually the App Store is better optimized, so it does usually beat the Play Store in my test on most devices. So that was to be expected. Now, the Play Store does have a little bit more choppiness than the SE in this test. So the SE takes that one. Let's go home. Let's go on Instagram on both. By the way, you can follow me at Instagram _Nick_Ackerman. The link to that page will be down below in the description area. Let's go home here. And it looked like it was about the same on Instagram, maybe a little bit faster on the SE. Let's go to Temple Run. Here's another area where the SE will just destroy the XT. But there is strengths of the XT over the SE. People, they get all hyped up over these specs and what people are saying in the media. I mean, experience the devices for yourself before you make a judgment or an opinion on the devices. So let's go here, and you can see that the Huawei Ascend XT is a lot slower in gaming, but once you get in, I would argue that the XT is a better gaming experience in terms of the screen size. The SE is a better gaming experience in terms of the smoothness, but in terms of just enjoying the real estate and just enjoying your games and immersive experience, you're gonna have a better experience on the XT in terms of that regard. But in terms of playing higher graphic games, the SE will win. But I mean, who really wants to play extremely amazing games on a 4-inch screen? That's why I don't really game ever on the SE. But let's go into the YouTube application here. And let's see what happens here. And let's go into, well, that's good. So looks like the SE destroyed the XT on YouTube. Let's go into play music on both. And it looks like the SE took it to school on play music. So the SE has been winning in most of these tests. Let's go home here. Keep hitting Google now on tap. Let's go to play newsstand. And even Google-based apps are faster on the iPhone here than this Android phone. So only slightly faster though. So let's go to Safari here, the final app of this test. Let's go into Safari and Chrome. So Safari just absolutely destroyed, you know, Chrome here. So let's just go to a website. Let's just go to apple.com here. On there, let's go to apple.com here. On the XT, if we can get in there. Let's go ahead. Go to apple.com here. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so the iPhone took it to school once again. So this test is showing us that the SE is a blazing fast, small budget smartphone. But for $99, I think the Huawei Ascend XT gives you pretty nice performance. I mean, it kept up with the SE. I mean, it's not like the SE just straight up made it look slow. It's not a slow phone. It was only like 0.3 seconds behind, and it's $300 difference in price. So am I trying to tell you to get the XT over the SE? Absolutely not. But if you guys are like, you have an XT or you're thinking about getting an XT, but you're also thinking about getting maybe a second rate iPhone SE, like probably like $250 or $300 on like eBay or something, I would say go with the SE. Just spend $150 more. You're going to get a faster phone. You're going to get a better camera. And you're going to get, you know, better storage if you get the 64 gig. But this is a 16 gig. The XT does have expandable storage, so you can take pictures all day, but that doesn't really matter when the camera on the XT is trash next to the camera on the SE. I'd rather just deal with the storage pains, but have a much better camera that I get there on the SE. So yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap this comparison up for the Huawei Ascend XT versus iPhone SE, or iPhone SE versus XT. I just want to confirm before we end this video that this was the iPhone SE on iOS 10.2 here as of the recording of this video, 1/3/2017. This is the iOS 10.2 here, and on the XT it looks like we're rocking out with Android version 6.0.1 Marshmallow here. So let's go ahead and go into, let me go into About Phone down here, and you could see 6.0.1 Marshmallow here for the Huawei Ascend XT. So that's going to wrap this one up. If you guys enjoyed this speed test comparison, you know what to do. Go ahead and leave me a like down below on this video, and do me a favor. Let me know which phone you would choose between this guy and this guy. I know most of you are going to say this guy because we got a lot of Apple fanboys around these parts. But anyway, that's going to wrap this one up. Have a great day wherever you are. Be sure to be well. I will catch you all in the next one, and peace.